Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in today's video we are going to understand how to create get response contact from ClickBank sale. So here my objective is that whenever a new sale will occur in ClickBank, then by using the user details, I wish to create a contact in get response. So now to do this, I need to build a connection between these two applications, for which I am going to use this amazing automation software, that is Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect follows the concept of trigger and action. So here to do this, my trigger application will be ClickBank and my action application will be GetResponse. So if you want to learn more about this, follow me through the screen. In this video, we will understand how to create GetResponse contact from ClickBank sale. So here my objective is that whenever a new sale will happen in ClickBank, then I want to create a contact in GetResponse. So now to automate this entire process, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, and as an existing user, I'm going to sign in. If you are a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button, and every month you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I'm going to sign in. Now this here is the all applications page. So here I will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now to reach my dashboard. In the meanwhile, subscribe to our channel. So this here is my dashboard, and now in order to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side corner and click on this create workflow button. So now in this dialog box appearing, I need to give my workflow a name. So here I've named it as create get response contact from ClickBank sale. And on my left hand side, you can see that these are the folders that I've created before. So I want to save this workflow in the folder named as ClickBank get response automation, because this is an automation for ClickBank and get response. And here I'm going to click on create. So as I did that, now I have arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. So basically, trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire automation will depend. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. Action is an automated response of a trigger application, and in a workflow, you can only have one trigger but multiple action applications. So now moving to my use case, that is to create get response contact from ClickBank sale. So now to automate this entire process, over here in my trigger window, I'm going to search for ClickBank as my trigger application. Here it is. And the trigger event will be new sale. So this trigger will start working whenever a new sale will occur. So now moving to my action window, as I want to create a contact in get response. So over here, I'm going to search for get response as my action application, and the action event will be to create a new contact. So as you can see that I have selected my action application and the action event along with my trigger application and the trigger event. So my objective is to create get response contact from ClickBank sale. So here in my trigger window, firstly I need to establish a connection between ClickBank and Pabbly Connect. So in order to do that, here you can see a webhook URL is given which will act as a bridge to connect a ClickBank account with Pabbly Connect. So here you can see that a help desk is given. So read this help desk given below carefully, because this webhook URL will help you to connect your ClickBank account with Pabbly Connect. So now I'm going to take you to my ClickBank account, and over here as per the instruction, I will go to accounts, and here in accounts, I'm going to select my account, that is by the name of Ashi Rai. And over here, I will go to vendor settings. And in vendor settings, I will go to my site, and I'm going to scroll down, and here I will go to advanced tools, and I will click on this edit button. So in order to establish a connection, I'm going to remove this instant URL from over here, and from Pabbly Connect, I'm going to copy the webhook URL, and over here, I'm going to paste it, and now I'm going to test this. So here you can see that it is verified successfully, and in Pabbly Connect, a response of a test sale would have been sent. So I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect, and yes, over here you can see that I have received a response, and in response, I have received a notification and an IV. So over here in Pabbly Connect, the response which I have received is encrypted. So now to transform this data, I'm going to use Data Transformer by Pabbly. So Data Transformer by Pabbly will help me to process this data. So here in action event, I'm going to search for ClickBank. So it will decode the ClickBank encoded data which I've received in the response. Now I'm going to click on connect. So now I need to mention the secret key. So here you can see that an instruction is given. So I'm going to take it to my ClickBank account, and over here in advanced tools, I can find the secret key. So I'm going to copy the same, and here in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to paste it. So now moving to the encrypted data. So as from the response received from ClickBank, we have received the notification. So over here in this field, I need to mention that. So in order to mention that notification, I'm going to use a method that is called as mapping. So basically mapping means to insert the data from previous step. So as I've received this data from ClickBank, so over here in this field, I've mapped it. And I've also received the IV as well. And over here, I've mapped this as well. So as I've mapped these details, so now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. And here you can see it says success, and over here in the response received, you can see the details of the sale as well. So as this was a test sale, so over here the response which we have received is of the test sale response. So over here is the test sale title, that is a passed in title. So here you can see the first name, last name, full name, email along with some other details. So over here in Pabbly Connect, we have successfully got the test sale details which occurred in ClickBank. So as I've got the details, now I want to create a contact and get response. So the first step of this automation is setup. That means now whenever a sale will occur in ClickBank, then automatically the sale details will get captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So by using data transformer by Pabbly, the encrypted data can be decoded and we can see the details of the test sale. So as I want to create a contact in get response, but here my objective is to create a contact in a list as per the sale which would have been occurred in ClickBank. So currently I only had one product, but my objective is what if I had multiple products or two products. So in this automation, I'm going to tell you that how you can conditionally run this automation. So here I'm going to click on this add action step, and over here I'm going to use router by Pabbly. So router by Pabbly will help me to put multiple routes in this automation. So it will conditionally run on the conditions which I am going to mention over here. So I'm going to click on connect. So here let's say that in ClickBank I have got two products, and as per the sale of the product, let's say if the product A is sold, then I want to create a contact in the list that is by the name of product A, or let's say if product B is sold, then I want to create a contact in the list name as product B in get response. So over here in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to use router by Pabbly to put conditions in this automation. So let's rename the routes. So let's say the route 1 is for product A. And I'm going to update it. And here I'm going to rename the second route as well as product B. And I'm going to update it. So now I will go to this product A route. Only this workflow should run ahead if the product title is equal to this value. So over here, I'm going to mention the product name. So over here, I specified a condition that if the product name is equal to this value which I've mentioned is of the product name, then only this workflow should run ahead. So over here, I'm going to click on the Save and Send Test Request button. And here you can see that I have received a response and it says success condition is true. So this route is successfully set up. That means if the product name will be equal to this, then only this route is going to run ahead. And now I'm going to click on this add action step. And over here, I'm going to search for get response. And the action event will be to create a new contact. And now I need to establish a connection between get response and Pabbly Connect. So here to add a new connection, I need to mention the API key. So I'm going to take you to my get response account, and over here I will go to tools, and under this I will go to this integrations and API. And over here I will go to API. And over here, these are the existing API key. I'm going to generate a new API key, and here I'm going to name it as latest. And this here is my API key. I'm going to copy it, and here in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to paste it, and now I'm going to click on save. So over here, you can see that Pabbly Connect and get response is connected. So now moving to the campaign. So over here, I need to choose the list from here. So as I've mentioned that over here in get response, I have created two lists by the name of product A and the product B. So this product A list is for the sale which will happen for the product which I have mentioned. Then the contact should be created in this list that is by the name of product A. So over here I've selected my campaign. Now moving to the name part. So over here from the response received from ClickBank. So over here I'm going to map the name. So here I've mapped the name that was test user. Now I'm going to map the email that I've received from the response from ClickBank. So this here is the email and I have mapped it. So as that was a test payment in ClickBank, so over here I've mentioned the details which I've received from the response. So basically this method of mapping is important so that every time you're going to receive a new response, so that response could be taken into consideration in these fields. If I would have written this information manually, in that case this information could have become static, which means that it wouldn't change even if I would have received a new response. So to avoid that problem, we map the information. So as I've mapped the details in the name and the email field, so now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. And here you can see that I have received a response, and this here is a positive response. That means a contact is successfully created in GetResponse. So here in ClickBank, I'm going to take you to the list which I've created by the name of product A. And over here, you can see that a new contact is successfully created over here. And over here, you can see the name, that is test user. Here's the email address. And over here, you can see the subscribed on date. So that means a contact is successfully created in a list in GetResponse. So now moving back to Pabbly Connect. So now I'm going to click on close, and now I'm going to specify the condition for the product B as well. So here my objective is that whenever the select label, so over here in the select label, again I'm going to select the product title should be equal to, so let's say the product value, so let's say the name of the product is product B. So here I've mentioned it. So here I'm going to set up a condition whenever the product name will be equal to the product name which I've mentioned over here, then this automation should run ahead. But as of now, it will show the condition is false because the response which we have received from ClickBank is a different response. So as we are setting up this automation as of now, so that is why the condition is false. But when this automation is going to run in real time and when a purchase will be made for that product, then automatically over here the condition will get true. So now I'm going to click on this add action step, and over here again I'm going to search for GetResponse as my action application, and the action event will be to create a new contact. So I'm going to click on connect. So as I've set up a condition once in this automation, so I'm going with the existing one. So here you can see that GetResponse and Pabbly Connect is connected. So as my objective is that whenever a person is going to buy another product from ClickBank, then the contact should be created in the list name as product B in GetResponse. So here again from the response received, I'm going to map the name. So this here is the name and I'm going to map it. So now moving to the email. So again from the response received, I'm going to map the email. So this here is the email, I've mapped it. So as I've mapped the details over here in these fields, so instead of clicking on save and send test request, I'm just going to click on save. So the values which I've entered should be saved. So this automation is a successful one. That means now whenever in ClickBank a new sale will occur, then automatically a contact will be created in GetResponse. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.